Welcome to Nickel and Steel, a tips and tricks series for Red Dead Redemption 2 online. I'm Snipe, pull up a spot by the fire and we'll talk all things RDR2. Online mode has leveling and experience. Here we're going to talk about the experience you get in missions versus that you get in experience grind hunting. Maybe you're tired of some of the quick join modes like Gun Rush or Showdown, or maybe you're new to the game and just getting into online. If that's the case, this is the video for you. Experienced players might also find a tip or two that they can use. We are not interested in exploits, we're just talking about how normal gameplay works. Grind hunting means hunting without caring about the money you get from pelts or selling anything back to the butcher, specifically about leveling up. I cover some techniques here about grind hunting. If you are curious about general hunting where you care about both money and experience leveling, I have another video. I encourage you to check that one out. By missions, we mean the missions you pick up from NPCs in the world, such as Hector here, things like deliveries and escort missions. I don't cover how to level up in things like Gun Rush or Combat. Those are very inconsistent. They're a fun way to level up, and maybe that's your choice, but they're not a very consistent way to level up hour by hour. For those interested in experience hunting tips, let's start with weapons. You don't want to use the weapons recommended by the R1 button in the game. You want to use what kills fastest. That's a shotgun for medium and large animals at short range. That's the varmint rifle for small animals at any range, and rarely that is the rolling block rifle or something similar for medium and large animals at long range. Don't kill small animals at close range with a shotgun or rifle, otherwise it will blow them apart and you won't get credit for the kill. I find for experience hunting a run and gun strategy works well. That is, getting on your horse in an open flat area like the Heartlands and moving around, taking out animals at middle and then long range. Here you see me take out an animal at long range with the rifle. I swing over to an animal I caught in my peripheral earlier, in this case a deer. I chase it down and take it out at short range with the shotgun. And then I'll come up on another one where I switch to the varmint rifle. I switch to the varmint rifle because if you take out a small animal with a shotgun at close range, it will blow it apart and usually it will not give you credit for the kill, and that's what you're after here. I also use an open field stand-to-stand method. So again, I'm in open fields most of the time. That way I don't have to worry about my horse's footing or falling off because I hit a rock. It allows me to move from one spawn of animals to another as I move back and forth across the field. Also, gator ganking is something you can do. Normally you wouldn't do this in story mode because you get no experience. Doesn't matter there. And you can't pick up the carcasses in the water. Here you can use Eagle Eye to see where the gators are, and they'll pop up their heads, and you can very quickly get 15 points a shot, which adds up pretty nicely. You don't care about picking up the carcasses or the pelts, so you do well on experience and can move on to the next stand. Even though you can gank the gators for experience, don't gank the geese. They're very easy to spot. They usually fly in nice slow formations. Very easy to take down. Apparently for that reason, Rockstar doesn't give you experience for them. You can shoot them as many times as you want, as you can see in these clips. You will not get any experience. They're good for material, but not for XP, so don't mess with them. Another tip that I have in my other hunting video, which bears repeating here, is rely on Eagle Eye. Usually my thumbs are sore after 2 hours of hunting because I've been using Eagle Eye repeatedly. It's free. You can see here, even with a scope, I can't see animals in these conditions. But with Eagle Eye, I can easily spot them, angle in, take them out. Excellent, excellent for hunting. Also, look up. Don't just stare down at the ground. You definitely need to be swirling around and looking three-dimensionally. Here you see that I spot groups of birds. In the next clip I see another set because I'm swirling around, not just on the ground with Eagle Eye, but also up in the air. You get a huge amount of experience passing you by that you don't even realize if you're not looking up in the air and spotting these groups of 50 and 60 points worth of birds. Another tip that I repeat from my other hunting video here with different reasons, value the varmint rifle. I have the varmint rifle out pretty much every time I mount my horse. It's excellent for getting animals that run across your path as you're riding on the horse. It's also great for all the birds that you end up flushing out as you are doing experience hunting. Overall, it's just an excellent weapon, and I strongly recommend it as your primary. So what are the numbers? I've crunched some over the course of several hours, and let's look at them. After measuring several hours using the hunting techniques I cover here, I was able to get to 1800 XP per hour, although you lose about 150 per hour in ammo resupply going back for ammo. So 1650 XP per hour hunting. You get about 600 XP every 15 minutes on missions, depending upon how well you fulfill their terms. You probably get about 45 minutes of mission time, so the rest of the time is spent getting between the missions or recovering from a death. Maybe get 25 points of random kills somewhere along the way each mission. 1900 XP per hour for missions. Better than hunting, but hunting is still a good showing. Thanks for watching. If you found anything useful or new in this video, please like and subscribe. I'll watch the comments for ideas for new videos. I hope to get one up a week. Until then, bye for now.